Alright, and we're live! Alright everybody, welcome. It's Mike Shinobi Mystic, your host here on Mystic Miniatures Forge. And today is day 2 of Mayhem at Home, Stay Home Digital Convention. We're gonna be going to the land of Bikini Bottom. So, Magic the Gathering, meets Nickelodeon cartoons. So you think of Arena of the Planeswalkers, it would only be the most logical step. So after the original, the base game, they had the, the Shadows Innistrad and the Battle for Zendikar set. So if you only think about from when they came out with that, you kept going with everything in 2025, you'd end up with SpongeBob SquarePants. So, let's see, I'm also kind of testing out the new, brand new game room setup. So I'm enjoying how it's looking so far. So if you guys think about it, now I've got everything set up with this computer terminal and then the main viewing screen. So this is your primary viewpoint. It's just like if you guys were sitting here and the camera is like right out. Oh yeah, lightning! It's just like if you guys were sitting right here. So you guys have the prime spot to see everything. So can I get some light camera action? Oh, yeah, right. Light circles. It's funny how fighting the lighting is everything. Fighting the lighting. Like, that looks bright to me in here. But yeah, I can see where that's not necessarily enough light. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab you, buddy. We're gonna grab you and we're gonna bring you front access to Mr. SpongeBob himself. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get an autograph. I think that'll be sweet, right? So, yeah, this is like redundant. Mike, you're showing the same thing twice. Am I? Is that what's happening? It's so funny how I can move this in without it really being in the way. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll zoom in on whatever we need to get it done. I zoom in a lot on this one. Now, can I use... I'm supposed to be able to do this. Yes, the gimbal controller. Excellent. Alright, so... I still gotta build out the land of Bikini Bottom. But yeah, let me show you guys. This is what I came up with. So, there were 2 different SpongeBob. This is all my miniatures and paints and stuff. So, no, without further ado, here he is. How does he look? How does he look up there? You guys can't even see him. He's too tiny. This is a miniatures channel. I feel like the miniatures are so far away. I know what I need to do. You forget the backdrop. You need to take SpongeBob and throw him around. But SpongeBob. Even then, I feel like the camera's like in its face. Come on, Gimbal. You just were working. Mr. Bob! I don't want to zoom out. I want to zoom in. Perfect. There he is. Mr. Horace, is he? There's SpongeBob. I've got a lot of light on him. There we go. I got 2 spotlights, plus the bright light above me. But there he is, Mr. SpongeBob himself, Mr. SquarePants. So, I got actually, so it's funny, for this project, I didn't know what kind of SpongeBob to get. So, this one I think is a Kinder Surprise toy. And these other ones are Monopoly figures, and they feel like they're made out of heavy metal. But they are, all the Monopoly things are that way. This one, it's funny because this like arrived just the other day, I think on Thursday, so I primed it, and then I started painting it, and it said that these other Kinder ones were on the way, and I'm like, oh, I wonder about the Kinder one, like, it's gonna be nice to see the size, and then, oh, like what color, like did I get the coloration right, and so it's neat to be able to see the actual color palette that they have official, and then whatever I came up with my available tools and painting scheme. Yeah. I primarily use Citadel paints. They're just such nice paints. But you know, I think it also is just a product of the way I got into miniature painting and wargaming, where I'm a byproduct of playing Warhammer. So I know that's a huge part of it. Can't make this one. Everybody hanging out right there. Alright, so there's SpongeBob, Mr. SquarePants. I'm definitely going to zoom out, so yeah, or just move them all around. So Mr. SpongeBob. So yeah, I actually like him with the net. I feel like it adds more to his character. Now, here, let me grab size comparison, right? Here's SpongeBob, here's Jace. Look at that. They're like the same. They could look at each other in the eye. He's so square, he has no side. If you're SpongeBob, you want to stand this way to your opponent so you can't see him. Jace to his eye, yeah, they're looking eye to eye. This other one definitely a little bit bigger, like more of a giant. Maybe that's when he absorbs some water. He becomes all big and inflated. But I think this is perfect for our purposes, and it totally fits the bill. Let's see. So that's SpongeBob. So I painted a SpongeBob. Now this is the thing. I was gonna play the theme song, SpongeBob SquarePants. You know, it's hard. It's hard to be a Magic player nowadays, and I see why everybody's jumping ship. I think this is complete and utter bullshit. You tap your Gandalf for your Iron Man to activate your SpongeBob. I never thought I'd see that as a meme become an actual reality, but here we are. And you know what? After painting the little guy, you know, it's hard to have hatred in your heart, and you know, I think I learned a lot about myself by painting the little bastard, watching the cartoon. You know, he is a good character. I hope if somebody at the company really wanted that SpongeBob secret lair, you know, they really fought hard for it, and I don't know, like, I hope it brings happiness and joy to people. You know, I don't want to be sour or anything about it, so that's why I was like, this will be fun actually, and I'll be able to get to play with more stuff that I've never even actually played with. So that's SpongeBob. Let us move on to Gary. So this is the Gary plastic Kinder Gary, and then here is the Gary that I painted right next to him. I think that's more of an appropriate size, the smaller guy. He has the fancy shoe Gary, which I thought was super cute, so I had to look up what his little shoes look like. Notice it's like darker. I had to use a darker pink, because like you'll see Patrick, he's all whacked. This is, something happened with this other pink. It got all... This other pink that I think I should have used for my Gary, it got watery, and it just doesn't... It has got the runs or something, so I had to use this darker
darker pink. That's my Gary. Nice Monopoly mover. Like, it feels really steady picking them up. It's nice to have the other one, you know, just for reference. And I didn't know which one was going to come in time for this event. It was such a goofy thing. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do SpongeBob, coming out with that crap. You know, I'm trying to stay relevant. What's hip? What's cool? What's going on? So here it is. Let's see, move that over. So that was Gary. Let's go for Mr. Krabs. Here is the what is it? I should be putting everybody on the side. That way you guys can keep looking at him. Mr. Krabs, so this is the... But yeah, this is gonna help. Kinder Surprise, I think is the crap that it is. So here's the Monopoly one that I came up with. Mr. Krabs. Obviously I didn't have that kind of green, so I had to like take green and then white it out. Oh, now Mr. Krabs, I thought his skin would go up the back of his eye stalk, so like I painted the back of my guy's eyes. I guess I did the same thing with my Gary too. Painted the back side of his eyes all, because I thought that would be covered with skin or exoskeleton or whatever. But there's my painted Mr. Krabs. Arr, good job, laddie. And I love the size of these guys. They definitely fit. You know, here's Jace talking to the Mr. Krabs. And Mr. Krabs just looks huge. Where I think this really is more the size. So yeah, so good job. Should have known to go with the Monopoly one. It's staying as the Hasbro product. Maybe we'll just leave Jace there for comparison. Let's throw up Patrick. Patrick's huge. The Kinder Surprise. Patrick has this god-awful seam. The seam is really a piece of, like, it makes him look like crap. So that's that. I like my Patrick. I think he came out awesome. My Patrick's got, yeah, he's got like more character to him. He's looking, you know, he looks like more active. I also love that doesn't have like a dumb expression on his face. I like this one too. He's reaching, he's happy, his arms are out. Yay, SpongeBob! But yeah, my Patrick, yeah, I think look at that. Compared to Jace, that's awesome. I couldn't ask for anything better there. Let's see, we look at more characters. Oh, Sandy, here we go, get some discrepancies with Sandy. So here is the Kinder Sandy, her in her spacesuit. Now I thought there was going to be water in here. I was like, oh, what am I getting, like a magic 8-ball or something? I'm like, can I shake it around? Is there water in her head? No, it's just resin. But she looks awesome. Sandy, you're awesome. And it's so goofy because that's the Sandy for that one. The Sandy that came with the Monopoly, she obviously looks different. Sandy inside of her tree home or up on the surface. Air breathing Sandy. And it's so goofy because it almost looks like the same size if she wasn't wearing her astronaut suit. Like, they look like the same exact size, you know. So it was cool to paint Sandy, but then still get the astronaut suit one. I'm gonna use the astronaut one because she's supposed to be underwater, but I did paint Miss Sandy Cheeks. She's awesome. Maybe she can go to Bloomborough, whatever plane that was. I don't know, we're flying through planes so fast. Alright, oh, nobody wants to be a Squidward. Squidward. Tilt this up for you at home. So nobody wants to be a Squidward. The Squidward is huge. I was like, he came in 3 pieces, I think. It feels like I'm playing chess when I pick them up, put them down. But it's neat to see the official color scheme. I had to mix some paints to make up my Squidward. I think he came out pretty awesome actually. I love the way he looks. So I was pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised by my Squidward. Yeah, just like doing his eyes. Just trying to get the right paint, paint color. Everything I usually paint always comes out darker. I still haven't even washed these, but yeah. So I'm gonna use my Squidward. That way I'll stay in the same size range or whatever. Let's see, who's next? Oh, this one's my favorite one. So yeah, that's all the characters, and then there was one more. Plankton. So in Monopoly, I don't know, they gave you this Plankton coin. So I actually painted Plankton twice, but as a coin, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just take a base and I'll just put him, glue him down or something, like that way he's just standing there. But then you end up with, well, what if you're looking at him from the side, he's got no hit zone, and then, yeah, if you, just this problem, if I glue him down like this, look at the other side, it's upside down. I painted this the fun orange, reminiscent of Nickelodeon. What I'm actually going to use this for is to keep track of who's on the battle, like whose turn it is. Yeah, whose turn it is. Like, not who's on the battlefield, whose turn is it? So I'll use that for the decks. I usually use a little token or something like that occasionally. But the real thing that I was super happy about getting the second SpongeBob set, not just like happy accidents like getting a Sandy with an astronaut suit and not one, and also, you know, other poses or another, maybe I could make this into a SpongeBob villain or something, anti-SpongeBob. But here he is, the Plankton. Plankton, the evil genius. So now I got a Plankton miniature. So instead of the thing that comes with Monopoly, getting the Kinder Surprise one, I got a Plankton. I put him on a smaller base because he is a small little miniature. But yeah, so here he is compared to Gary. Him and Gary. I know Plankton is supposed to be microscopic. It's like Mr. I was just watching the cartoon, Mr. Krab walks by, and then he's like, ah, it's Plankton! Alright, so now, that was the big unveil, you guys. That's it! Live stream over. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Okay, so, now it's actually time to build Bikini Bottom. We need to bottom this out. So, let us get started. I'm going to pick up all the painted, unpainted miniatures and different stuff. But yeah, that was the SpongeBob crew. That's really what I spent all my time doing this weekend. Beating that damn SpongeBob. Alright, I think I'm gonna readjust the camera. And then we'll give that a go. Let's see, I wonder if the camera's gonna fight me, because it's a smart camera. And smarter makes it harder. Oh yeah, she's fighting. She's fighting. That looks nice, right? Ooh, I like the way that looks. Alright, let's take these guys. We're gonna move some stuff. You guys will get to see me build. I love wires. Oh, if I could have more wires down here, that'd be great. Let me double check the live stream. Oh, it does show me as live. Oh, music sounds awesome.
If I could also make YouTube stop running. There we go. Mystic Miniatures Forward live, 8:30 in the morning on Sunday. All right. Well, yeah, of course. If it's Mayhem, I'm gonna be live. All right. So Jace is gonna go back to chasing. I'm gonna grab my little darlings. My darlings. So, what do you guys think? Here it is, Bikini Bottom. I wonder if I have to zoom out. Most likely do. Nice. There it is, SpongeBob. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll build Bikini Bottom, and then we'll jump into the story. So, building Bikini Bottom. So I have this coral piece. Let's slam this down somewhere. Maybe right here in the middle. That way it's kind of like right behind, right near the TV. These I was going to use kind of as a maze. Trying to make everybody go through things a certain way. Because then you have to go up and around. I was wondering how much of my head you guys were gonna see, and the answer is most of it. Alright. My head! Alright, let's try that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Look at that, real aquarium terrain, you guys. I'm getting fancy. That does not stand up on its own fruition. I'm pretty sure this is like Salt Lake. Let's put a rock right there. Let's put a rock right there. Look at that, that's starting to shape up into something. Bikini Bottom. And we said we were building Bikini Bottom, right? So here's, oh crap, I feel like this is sacred knowledge. It goes in an order, right? From left to right. Is it Patrick, SpongeBob, then Squidward's house? Yes. Alright. Is a sacred order. Okay, so with this information, let's see. So I think Patrick's house is just a rock, right? So Patrick's house is just a rock. So we'll throw that down. I feel like it's so close to these other two rocks now. There. Wait, now you gotta pivot and spin your whole map around. Well, that's right. That's easy for me to do. So, let us build Bikini Bottom. Oh, this is actually looking awesome. Oh, but make sure you don't put too much stuff behind everything. You can't see crap. That's not my fault. Alright. Stupid optics. Alright, there is Patrick's house. Here is Squidward's house. And here is SpongeBob's house. Now, should they be over there? No. I just moved everything. Damn it! I'm gonna throw all of their houses, and I think it's gonna be underneath the TV here. So let's throw all of their houses over here. We're gonna go from left to right. Maybe that's all their houses. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the Krusty Krab, and then we'll put the chum bucket right behind that. It's like those two are competing for this. Alright, and then we'll build this out some more. We also got some more rocks to break up the terrain. And we also got some HeroScape tiles to help add elevation. Alright, shoot this just one. Yeah, just one thing. I feel like that might be it. What dome-like. Let us finish this. Move these guys. I'm gonna put everybody's house over there.
I just keep moving those houses.
Yes, I do. That does not work. Doesn't work that great. That'll help hold it up. Yeah, that looks great. Bikini Bottom, here we come. Oh yeah, that's real tactical thinking right there. Let's get some stuff around. These down. Poor Chum Bucket, it's such a tiny little place. Like, it really is. It's super tiny. But compared to the... I guess, well, compared to the Krusty Krab, it's the same size. Yeah. It just looks so small to me. Like, I think of this little one-size stone. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think I just fixed it. Yeah. Alright, so put the Krusty Krab up on that. Put the Chum Bucket up on that. makes it look less weird. Alright, there it is. Oh, wait, is there something else I missed? There's more to this, you say? Oh, well, please enlighten me. Oh, yeah, you're right. I need to turn on the projector. And we need to get you guys situated in your new home over in the dice tray area. But one thing at a time. Boop, boop. Turn off the spotlight so I'm not fighting the light. We're going to crank this to an aquatic blue. Alright, contact. Yeah, that's it. There it is. Bikini Bottom. Bottom. Oh, I did full screen. Oh, here it is. Like, as soon as I move the mouse, I lose it. There it is. Yeah, the computer's screaming now. Yeah, I made you go full projector mode. Oh, it looks amazing though, you guys. I feel like I'm underwater. Alright. Let's change the game room setup. Alright. Yeah. Alright, yeah, you guys, I feel like my camera's in the way now. I don't know, I'll just zoom in and move it. I'll just physically move it. Move it, move it. Problem is the camera wants to keep fighting me. No, I'm not gone. Alright. See all this me laying around? Like, ooh, running like that? Alright. Down, 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 down. Bikini Bottom. We'll be moving everything around as the adventure continues. All right, so here you guys see it. It's actually looks phenomenal. Oh, it just got brighter. This one I usually hit auto. Yeah, it's auto adjusting. It looks amazing. It looks like I'm underwater. The water and the fish, the way everything looks. It's really cool. What's the other button I'm always hitting? HDC. Automatic. Template. Freeze. Oh, it's this one. HDCR. Which either just turns up the amazing factor or not. Oh, it's like the amount of available light. Actually, turning it down made it look nicer. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down. It's so funny how you think, oh, I needed it maximum over. Alright. Yeah, I want you guys losing me now. So, I think we're finally at the really cool part. So, let's see what's next. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, you yeah, you guys can see the turtles and stuff swimming by. Okay, I've got it. I got the projector, the underwater thing. We're in Bikini Bottom. Alright, let me drink some water and we will start. So, the story so far. Bikini Bottom is in chaos. Plankton has uncovered a strange magical artifact called the Aether Pearl, which has opened a rift into other worlds. Now, the Lorwyn 5 original Planeswalkers from Magic the Gathering. Remember, those consisted of Ajani, Jace, Liliana, Chandra, and Garruk arrive to prevent the multiverse from collapsing. But Plankton isn't the only one after the Aether Pearl. The citizens of Bikini Bottom have taken sides, and alliances are starting to shift. Krabby Patties are being weaponized, and it's time for all-out battle. So, the game begins. It's too easy to control everything from here. So, welcome heroes and villains to the soggiest showdown the multiverse has ever seen. For years, Bikini Bottom has been in a weird but peaceful place. Burgers were flipped, clarinets were squawked, and jellyfish were wrangled with reckless abandonment. But everything changed when Plankton, tired of losing to Mr. Krab for the 10,000th time, unearthed a glowing, mysterious orb buried beneath the chum bucket. It pulsed with power, ancient, cosmic power. This was no ordinary jellyfish egg, it was the Aether Pearl, a relic of magic from another dimension. As soon as Plankton touched it, a rift opened in the very fabric of Bikini Bottom, and from that rift emerged powerful beings known as Planeswalkers. So, let's see here. Okay, so let's do it like this. Jace Belleran was the first to arrive. This is where I get all tripped up with my mouse. I just need to turn on Jace on OBS. Okay, so Jace was the very first one to arrive. Let this be known. So, okay. So planeswalking to their location. Oh, damn, now I gotta make sure I can actually see that. Did I put Jace somewhere where I can see? Alright. And then if I could read it would be nice. Ever calculating, Jace scanned the minds of the creatures below. So Jace arrives here, and he's right outside of SpongeBob's house. And here's SpongeBob, right? And Jace, he's kind of Jacing. He's doing his thing. I've navigated through the minds of countless. Let's see here. Yeah, we can have Jace appears. This mysterious vortex appears. Jace comes down. See, I got too many ideas. I'll leave the vortex right there. Yeah, I want Jace to be talking to SpongeBob. That is wild. Jace, ever calculating. I've navigated countless minds across the multiverse. None are as exuberantly chaotic as yours, SpongeBob. This will be interesting. SpongeBob doesn't even hesitate. He greets Jace with open arms, a Krabby Patty and zero comprehension of what a Planeswalker is. SpongeBob's just like, "Hey, are you a jellyfish? You look like you like jellyfish. You want to catch jellyfish together?" Jace, this is going to be exhausting. But before even Jace gets to take another step or breath, even though they're all underwater. I don't know how any of that's working. You guys need astronaut suits too? Here comes the fiery planeswalker, Chandra Nalar. So Chandra's on the scene, and yeah, it's so goofy. Chandra's like, underwater? Whatever. I'll light this place up like a kelp forest in the fire festival weekend. Let's go, SpongeBob buddy. And SpongeBob's like, oh, we're buddies? Let's, does this mean we're friends? Or flammable? And just like that, the team is formed. And we have Jace, Chandra, and SpongeBob, the wildest and most unpredictable force in the ocean here on Mystic Manager's Forge. Is the only place you're going to see this kind of wild stuff. So, we've got our SpongeBob SquarePants hero creature. He's all colors. And we're going to have Jace and Chandra. Now, I guess I got to choose who SpongeBob is going to belong to. And just stick with it. So, let's have SpongeBob stick with Jace. Being a water guy, blue. Maybe he understands how porous he is or whatever. I think that's a good idea. Alright, so, next. Let me double check my camera feed. Let's see, I'm supposed to be able to sit down. Yeah, oh, that looks amazing. That looks better than it looks like in real life. No, I'm just kidding. It always looks better in real life. I wish people come hang out with me. Alright. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just zoom in. Alright, let's get the next part going. So what happens next, Mikey? Next came Garruk, Wildspeaker. Garruk, he wasn't interested in allies until he met Patrick Star. Maybe Patrick's standing there looking at this swirly thing. He's like watching it like go around and around in circles, like he's trying to focus on this one point in the swirl, and he's like, like, so Patrick, you're big and green. That's cool. Want to smash rocks together? And Garruk is like, simple minds, strong bodies. I like this. And so now it didn't take long for Garruk to think about, you know, yeah, these two smashing rocks together. Maybe because we're right outside of SpongeBob's house. Gary the snail came outside and he had to go to the bathroom. He is a pet, right? So maybe like, meow. And it didn't take long before Gary slithered on up, hissing with unsettling magical energy. And Garruk says, "The snail fights too? Good." And so, a strange bond, a strange but formidable bond between Garruk, Patrick, and Gary. The primal trio bound by instinct and chaos. Alright? That's what I came up with, you guys. Oh, it's not over yet. Remember, I said the Lorwyn 5 are here. So, I guess I gotta shift focus. Yeah, we're shifting focus. The button's not working, Mikey. Alright, get IT down here right away. We're gonna shift focus over to the Krusty Krab. But the camera said, I hate life, and I will not be used in that fashion. Why, dude? Why are you hurting me? Yeah, the camera's like all over the place. Just focus on the Krusty Krab. It's down thumb? Yeah, you're not having a good time, are you? Why don't I just tell him, go back to your base position. It's so complex I love it. Stop waiting. Jace. Jacing. Oh, shit. How the hell does this work?
Alright, so now hopefully you guys are getting captured with better audio from that thing. I didn't realize I was using this one. Oops. Follow me. At least I figured it out 45 minutes later. Alright, now. This way. It's gonna say, nope, I've reached the end of my gimbal. My gimbal going. You don't tell me no, dude. Ugh. Mr. Krabs. I'm right above. Yeah, let's just. That is the most annoying thing ever. If anybody can tell me how the hell to stop Media Player to keep showing up that stupid ass bar, I'd be eternally grateful. Guess what? Guess what it is? Don't use Media Player. Ever. It's alright. I guess I was just trying to get the setup use back or whatever. Alright, so here it is. The Krusty Krab. What was going on at the Krusty Krab, dude? We should save this location here. So, at the Krusty Krab, we've got craziness happening. So which one are we on now? Okay, Liliana Vest. Liliana Vest emerged from the rift with her unusual flair. So here is the dimensional rift, and here is Liliana, Planeswalker. She emerges from the dimensional rift with her usual flair, dark magic swirling behind her, a wicked grin already forming. She gravitated towards two souls she immediately recognized, one full of greed, and the other of endless disdain. So, who was she talking about? Well, maybe at the Krusty Krab, you know, the dimensional rift shows up in the parking lot, and so it's like, probably shakes the whole establishment. And who comes out? None other than Squidward. Maybe he's rubbing his eyes and he's looking in that dimensional swirl and he's like, Mr. Krabs, you need to come and look at this. So Mr. Krabs comes outside and he's like, he's smelling. That doesn't smell like money. But Liliana walks up to him. And so Mr. Krabs, he's like, oh, you look like a lady who appreciates gold. And Liliana says, gold, souls, power. I take all currencies. And Squidward's like, well, finally someone with taste. And Liliana's like, you're bitter. I like bitter. And then, so her understanding, they're kind of, you know, Squidward having this mopey and uninspired attitude.
And Mr. Krabs having this character flaw of greed, she understands. So they are magically aligned in that fashion. So their alliance was one of convenience and quiet judgment. Liliana found her court of contempt. And finally, the very last Planeswalker from the Whirlwind 5. The Chum Bucket. The Chum Bucket is... I have to click the button to click the button of data. And then this button. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. Constantly learning. So yeah, I mean, but you guys can see. Here's Bikini Bottom. We got the projector shooting the kind of underwater graphics at it. Okay, so who showed up next, Mikey? Well, according to myth, it was Ajani. Ajani, the primal... No, not that primal is Garruk. Ajani, the inspiring leader. So Ajani, noble and radiant, drawn not by power, but by imbalance. He realizes that Plankton here has uncovered that Aether Pearl. And so he sees he at the edge of town, right? Because we've got Bikini Bottom is kind of all this way, and SpongeBob, and everybody's gonna have to come around the corner and fight, or different things are gonna happen. Ajani sees that two forces are ready to tip the scales. The scales. We have Sandy and Plankton. Maybe Sandy kind of was, because Sandy, I think, is also a scientist. She seems to be more diversified than a lot of the other characters. I'm not saying that other characters don't have depth, but she seems like she has more going on upstairs. So her being a scientist, maybe she came there and she was getting readings, or as a scientist was seeing what's going on. So Ajani realizes. So Sandy's a scientist and Plankton is a scheming genius. Ajani comes in saying, "Justice knows no boundaries. Here, even beneath the sea, if this pearl can bring balance, then we must wield it with honor." And Sandy, "I've been trying to contain this magical mess since the rift opened. With your help, maybe we can." And maybe because, Sandy's a anthropomorphic squirrel person, and Ajani is an anthropomorphic cat person. So I'm not saying cats and squirrels get along, but maybe they recognize something in each other. So I feel like that's an easier bond to make. However, Plankton, yes, with my genius and your muscle, we'll bring balance and total domination. And Ajani's like, "Well, we'll work on the balance part." Johnny's roars, "We'll work on the balance part and not the world domination part." But he knows that there is something here, and if Ajani doesn't try to contain or help it, fight for it or alongside it, then there it is. There's gotta be a way to turn that stupid video thing off. It's gotta be a setting in the thing. I just never clicked it or whatever. But we'll just forge on, because this is Mystic Miniatures Forge. So there it is. There's our Planeswalkers. There's everybody kind of fighting. So this Aether Spark Pearl, I guess we'll be on the Plankton card. So we will be part of Ajani's set. Yeah, there we go. Right. And I guess, oh my god, all this work, all this prep work, and now the Aether Pearl is at the center of it all. These unlikely alliances prepare for war. Some seek power, others seek peace. Some just want to smash things or grill underwater. There's no ordinary day under the sea. This is the battle for Bikini Bottom. And it begins now, here on Mystic Miniatures Forge. Alright, what is this? Chum Bucket Lab Final Boss music? I don't know. Alright. So, I need to get the whole battlefield so you guys can see everything. Click the button and I zoom it out. Did that zoom it out? It's so funny because you think, oh, I got the camera straight onto it. Not really, it's kind of still all over the freaking place. Yeah, I just wish that was more smooth. What do I need, a Nintendo controller or something? Ugh. Crank it, crank it. Getting that buck down. Alright, we'll do that. That works. That works great for what we're doing. Oh, I forgot to click buttons. Oh, it was gonna be so epic. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll just do it as people turns go. So, that's how the alliances form, so we'll get back. It's just so much stuff. That it's just too much to keep track of. And now it's time to keep track of the army cards. Alright, so we're gonna move you into dice roll tray position, and then we're gonna get finally get started. Yeah. I love how as soon as I pick it up, it just swirls around like, whoa, look out, that'll fucking take you out. Mess you up, man. Mess you up something fierce. Yeah, that's why I think it was fun, because the wire had to go back through here. And your button. Good, that's perfect. I don't know what that orange thing is. Oh, that orange thing is holding it. That orange thing is holding it all up. Alright, what is it, 9:30? Oh, I've been streaming for an hour? Look at me. Look at me go. Alright, so now. Holy shit. I have it all! I have all of Bikini Bottom! This is the kind of crap I've been working on? Magic the Gathering. Alright, so I'm going to take my Plankton coin and set it down. So we're going to start with Jace Belleran in the infamous SpongeBob SquarePants. So SpongeBob, he's got some crazy stuff. He's absorbent and yellow and porous. When rolling defense dice against an attack, he may roll one defense dice for each hit rolled in the attack. Goofy Goober Energy, get an extra turn, and he's got Bubble Blower. Instead of attacking, roll a 20-sided die on a 13 or higher. They cannot move and attack. So, alright, so I think Jace. Let's see, so maybe SpongeBob's like, oh, you need to come and meet my friends. Yeah. SpongeBob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like just about the same amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like, come on this way. But that'll allow Jace to draw his 3 spell cards. Yeah, that's such a silly. It's gonna take more for Gary and everybody to move. Okay, that also reminds me. At the beginning of the game, Ajani. I need to roll the 6-sided die for Ajani. Inspire. Ajani, I get 3 Inspire markers. Begin the game, roll a 6-sided die, the result is X. You roll 1, re-roll that die. So I get 3 white inspired markers on the Ajani Inspiring Leader Planeswalker. Alright. I drew my spell cards for my Jace. I'm now going to pass the turn to Chandra. And Chandra is going to draw her spell cards. Let's see. So Chandra's trying to think, oh, Jay, this is crazy. Let's see. I drew the cards. Oh, +1, right? In multiplayer. Oh, I get to draw another card anyway. So Chandra's going to summon. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to summon some Goblin Javelineers. Yeah, I guess I should put up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it makes sense. Just get some goblins to block the path. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so she's summoning goblins to block the path, and then she herself, 1, 2, 3, 4, is gonna. Yeah, that way she's got total line of sight as we move in for the Planeswalker battle. Alright. Oh, but then she'll also be able to get attacked. Well, that's how it goes. It's a game. I kind of want people to die, otherwise I got other stuff I gotta do today. I even got stuff I didn't do yesterday, but I spent so long painting my SpongeBobs. So now, it's at the end of the turn, I'm gonna move my my coin. Oh, crap. I said I was gonna do this. I keep forgetting. Let's turn them on. Flame on! Chandra's gonna move her coin, her turn. Let's go down to Liliana. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll just look for Liliana's next. Liliana's turn is next. So Lily's already standing there. We're talking to Mr. Krabs and everybody. So she's gonna draw her. Ooh, those are some cool cards. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. So I'm gonna be Squidward. Mr. Krabs. He's gonna move kind of around this swirly thing. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I gotta move my Squidward. You move my Squidward there. Oh, shit. I forgot to move the damn ass camera. I hate when I do that. Yeah, there's nothing that, like, alerts me. At least now, all I need to do is rotate it, though. That's actually pretty sick. So, guess what I did? Squidward was here, right next to the swirling vortex. He went and walked around it, and now Squidward's here. Just before we get into the west side of Bikini Bottom. Now, can I use this button control? Alright, over at the Chum Bucket. Let's see. Oh, so that's I was Squidward. I was Squidward for Liliana's turn. Squidward moved. Now, that's the end of her turn. I'm going to move it over to Ajani's turn. Ajani is going to draw his spell card. Let's see. I am going to be Sandy. Because Sandy's got a move of 7. Sandy's got a move of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there she is. Sandy. Can you like zoom in more? Yeah, I could probably do a lot of things. Is it easy to do that though? Zoom in? No, the button's not working again, so no. It's actually better to have it zoomed out. It looks amazing though! Bikini Bottom, this is nuts. Okay, so Sandy only has a range of 1, so she ran out of move. Alright, that's the end of that turn. Oh! I gotta keep too many buttons! Ajani. And then, last but not least, Garruk. So we are now on Garruk's turn. The Savage Herald. 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I've made a grave error. So every Planeswalker I gave squad creatures. I didn't pull the creatures for Garruk. They're somewhere in these bins over here by... I'm not pulling that open. Sorry, Garruk. He went to summon his creatures, but they did not come. Alright. Yeah, they sure as hell didn't. Sign of the Herald. Let's see. So I'm going to be Gary. And Gary starts the game with 4 green slime markers. I can see Gary. He's right here. Can you guys not see Gary at home? Gary starts the game with 4 green slime markers on this army card. When moving Gary the Snail, he may move through water spaces without stopping. Gary's actually the only one of the Nickelodeon SpongeBob cards that mentions something about water movement. I kind of forgot about any of that for any of that. I was like, oh, wait a second, shouldn't SpongeBob have like water kind of movement abilities? That might make sense. So, when moving Gary, he leaves a green slime marker on the battlefield on a space that he moved through. Enemy figures. Now figures. Alright, that's pretty hardcore. Figures that move through one of the spaces that Gary occupied or moved through before that contain a green slime marker must subtract 1 from their move value for the rest of their turn. You may place that green slime marker on this army card. At the beginning of the turn with Gary, return all green slime markers to this army card. And that's the paragraph that I wrote for Gary. That actually takes up most of the text box, was that one ability. And then he's got another one, which is Wise Companion. If Gary is adjacent to a friendly figure, that figure may reroll 1 defense dice per attack. So Gary's got a move of 4. Let's see, move over to SpongeBob's house. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll do that. You, Gary, your slime's getting picked up by the dimensional rift. So that's Gary's slime trails. Bloop, 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 bloop. And that completes the first turn with all 5 Planeswalkers. The battle for Bikini Bottom is starting to shape up. An hour and 10 minutes into the stream. Alright. I'm probably going to be playing this for like 4 hours, right? Bubble blowing. Yeah, it's mostly that media player thing. Like, why is that doing that? Alright. Back to Jace Belleran. Jace knows this is going to be a tricky battle. So, SpongeBob. Let's see. Jace draws a spell card. Ooh. Let's see. Jace is going to summon his illusionary projections. Let's see. Let's add this. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so Jace is here. You're behind SpongeBob. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe I'll put illusionary projection right here. Illusionary projection right here. 1, 2, 3. Illusionary projection right here. Now I'm going to move Jace. Yeah. Let's see. Jace has a move of 6. Yeah, let's just set him over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Jace has a range of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so it's right outside of. Yeah. Right, 7 is. Alright. Let's continue forth. Now to go to Chandra's turn. And for Chandra's turn. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to be the Goblin Javelineers. I'm going to move this one. Yeah. Move that Goblin Javelineer adjacent to. Yeah, because right now it's Sandy fighting. So this guy moved from this one. Bloop, bloop. This guy, let's see. I guess everybody will jump down. Yeah, everybody will jump down to fight Sandy. There goes the +1 advantage. I forgot to put down glyphs too, I guess. Whatever. Let's see. Voltal. No, just attack. Straight up attack, because it's 4. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. So Sandy has this ability, Rodeo. So she doesn't take leading engagement attacks for Super Air Helmet, but this one, Rodeo Flip. When Sandy's attacked by an adjacent attack, at least one hit is rolled. Roll 20-sided die. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Twin Flame the Goblin. Each squad, choose a squad creature you control. This guy. Each cross weapons symbol you roll for that creature this turn counts as +1 hit. And I'm going to see if Sandy's Rodeo Flip kicks. So let's get going. So this will be 4 dice for Sandy's attack. Look at me using all my stuff. So that would be 2, but then it's really another 2. Right? So it actually is 4. Ooh, Sandy, you're in trouble if you mess up this one up. I'm going to grab the 20-sided die to see if we kick off Rodeo Flip. When Sandy's attacked by an adjacent attack, 1 hit is rolled. Roll 20-sided die. 13. She needed a 14 or higher. Otherwise, she would have taken no damage and may move up to 3 spaces. So Sandy just took 4 hits. Oh boy! Damn, Sandy. Let's see. Oh, no. Wait, she doesn't take them yet. I gotta roll defense dice. So her defense dice are... Oh! So she takes 3. That's still half her health. And that was the very first guy I attacked with. So that resolves the Twin Flame. Attack with this goblin. Nothing. And the last goblin attacks this guy. 1. And Sandy rolls for her rodeo. Nothing. And now she rolls defense dice as normal. And now nothing. Oh, so Sandy's got it going. Sandy's got it going. Right. Alright, that was Chandra's turn. Now it's over to Liliana's turn. Okay. I can't even see Squidward. I can't even see Squidward. Alright. Yeah, this is the most annoying thing, that video thing. It looks awesome though. It looks like the water's moving. Yeah, Squidward's gonna move. I need to fix this real fast. So, what's the camera doing? Whatever. There's the Krusty Krab. I'm just gonna check on the screen real fast. That's what I was wondering about, if you guys can even hear me when I'm talking. So, Alright, everything looks good. I actually like the way it looks with all the Planeswalkers on here. Okay, so I've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes. I'm on Liliana's turn. It's so easy to get, like, sidetracked. Freaking Squidward, man. Squidward's got to get in there. Play the clarinet. Let's go. So, I'm going to be Liliana. Yeah, it's Liliana's turn. I'm going to do Squidward. Let's see. Enchant Hero. I'm going to put Barter and Blood on Squidward. Oh, I feel like that's more of a Mr. Krabs thing. I'm going to put on Mr. Krabs then. It's such a Mr. Krabs thing. It, like, thematically fits Mr. Krabs is what I mean. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to be Squidward. Mr. Squidward tentacles. And let's move Squidward instead of attacking to all enemy creatures within 4 clear-sight distance. Yeah, he's going to move in and then use his clarinet. So Squidward has a move of 5. So Squiddy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I stuck behind Ajani's head? Am I stuck behind Ajani's head? Oh, I love how I got shocked because of that. Yeah, I'm going to put Squidward right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This AoE attack. So, Squidward moves in, and he plays the clarinet. And guess what? It's terrible. Instead of attacking, Squidward may use this ability. Play his clarinet. Roll a 20-sided die. On a roll 12 or higher, all enemy creatures within 4 spaces take 1 unblockable damage. Use this ability only once per game. Alright, it all comes down to this 20-sided die roll. He plays the clarinet, and we've rolled a 5. Now, this is what I was always wondering. So I rolled a 5. Well, can I try again later? I didn't really get to use it. No, that was your use this ability once per game. You had a 1 shot, and you blew it. That is my understanding as the way the 20-sided die ones work, but I could be wrong. Alright, so it said instead of attacking, so that was his stupid ass turn. Now it's back to Ajani and Sandy Cheeks in the middle of combat. So, yeah, I think about Ajani. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Let's see. Ajani, I think. I'm gonna be Sandy. Yeah. Let's see. Draw. Yeah, I'm gonna put Gideon's Phalanx on my Ajani. All white creatures you control within 4 clear sight spaces get +1 defense. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do encouragement. Remove up to 2 inspire markers from this army card. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target creature you control. So I'm gonna give Sandy 2 +1/+1 counters, making her go from a 4/4 to a 6/6. And now I'm gonna. Oh no, that's like a Johnny's thing, right? Yeah, I have to be a Johnny to do that. Remove. Oh, poor Sandy. I get to use you next time. So then I guess I'll be a Johnny. You guys can't even see him. He's way up here. Keep going. There I am. So Johnny. Johnny's only got an attack of 1, range of 1, but attack of 5. So Johnny's gonna be jumping around. So let's get him with 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll put Ajani here, underneath the bush. But you're like, where is he? He's right there in the middle of the battlefield, hidden in plain sight like a true. That's Ajani's turn. Garruk, where are you, dude? Up here with Gary's slime trails. So Garruk's up here. Maybe let's be Patrick. Maybe. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, let's be Patrick. And let's get him going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Patrick just moves a little bit closer. He's only got a range of 1. I can't enchant Enchanted Planeswalker. I'll put Predatory Strike on my Garruk. That way when it does become time. Alright, I'm gonna move to Jace's turn. I gotta adjust this again. Where's my Jace? Oh, there he is. He's right next to SpongeBob. Summon up everybody. I'm right here. Here I am. That's cool. You get like a better line of sight. So there's SpongeBob's house. Yeah, I love the way this is coming out. This actually looks really cool. Alright. So now it's Jace's turn. Let's see here. A hero or creature you control gets +2 move. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give SpongeBob ghostly wings. Yeah, I'm gonna have him try to freaking smack Squidward. Yeah, let's do that. SpongeBob's like, wee! Maybe he's like made a huge bubble or something. So yeah, I'm gonna give SpongeBob ghostly wings. A squad or hero creature you control gets +2 move and flying until end of turn. And that's just so he can just jump up and down these. Otherwise, what is it? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. But then he's got 1, 2, so yeah, 7. SpongeBob! What do you want, SpongeBob? I just wanted to say hi. Oh, jeez. I thought the hitting the button is so choppy, but okay. So that's Ghostly Wings with the SpongeBob. And let's do Goofy Goober. Oh, no. We'll attack, then we'll do Goofy Goober. So 2 for the SpongeBob. 1. And then Squidward's got 3 defense. Whenever Squidward's attack is adjacent to a friendly figure, you may reroll 1 defense dice when he is attacked. Adjacent to a friendly figure. Nope, he's not adjacent to a friendly figure. Alright. So, none. So Squidward gets hit for 1. Oh, Squidward. Yeah. There it is, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, attack the Squidward! Yes! I love how I have, like, terrain elevation bonus, but it's like, I'm not using it. I get there eventually. Cycles of training, Mikey. Let's see. How about this? I'll shuffle a spell card from my graveyard into my library. I'll play that. So, Gone Missing. So I got the hero card. Yeah, the Ghostly Wings back. And then now we're going to play Jace's Ensure. Target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into their graveyard. And I'll do that to Ajani. Oh, it's an Angel's Mercy. Oh, and a Swift Justice. Oh, that was good, Jace. That was good. Alright, Jace is done Jacing. It's off to Chandra's turn. Lily Chandra. Oh, Lily Chandra, please. So, draw a card there. Where's my SpongeBob? Oh, she doesn't control any SpongeBob, guys. You don't even get a Patrick? No. Let's see. I'm gonna have those goblins attack. Yeah, I'm gonna have the goblins attack Sandy. Oh, she's 6. Well, they're 4 though. There you go. Alright. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna equip the Goblin Javelineers with... Man, I can't believe how dark that is. Oh, it's because it's really blue in here, that's why. Power of Fire. So, +1 to the Goblin Javelineers. So now they're 5 2s. Yeah. And it says Volatile Hedron Javelin. Choose a Goblin Javelineer you control. Target a creature up to 6 clear side spaces. Roll a 20-sided die. I'm gonna see if I can just do that. Yeah, it doesn't say instead of attacking. So, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have 20-sided die. I have 20-sided die? They're sitting somewhere? So, Hedron... So it was a 9er. 4 through 15. Deal 1 damage to the chosen target creature. Yeah, that deals 1 damage to Sandy. Now we're going to begin our attack, so that'll be 5. The first Goblin Javelineer attacking Sandy, so this one at the top. Oh! I found out of the 20-sided. Did that just show one? I thought that was 1. Now roll the 20-sided die. Rodeo Flip kicks off. Uh-oh. When Sandy's attacked by an adjacent attack and at least 1 hit is rolled, roll a 20-sided die on a 14 or higher. Sandy takes no damage and may move up to 3. Spaces away. Peace. I'm out. And because of Air Helmet, 1, a 2, a 3. She can move away without taking LEAs. So, yeah, I moved her. She's right here. Nice and safe. Ready to continue more of the battle of Bikini Bottom. Alright. That was Chandra's turn, so now it's Liliana's turn. Liliana's right here on the other side of the portal. There you go. Hey, you guys can see her. Maybe I'll be Mr. Krabs. Alright, let's draw. Oh, but Squidward's in the middle of all this crap. If he doesn't move, he's gonna get messed up. Let's see, I'm gonna play Liliana's Caress. Target opponent discards a card at random. Do it up, Jace. Jace is discard a card at random. Shuffling both those cards face down. I dropped one, so the one that I dropped, I'm going to discard. It would say, Call to Heal. See ya. Oh, dude. Should I be Mr. Krab? No, I'm going to be Squidward, because if I don't be Squidward, he's going to get rolled. SpongeBob's going to kick his ass. SpongeBob's right there. SpongeBob right here. Squidward's going to get rolled by those guys. So, Squidward. Yeah, let's have Squidward. So if he moved, that's 2 take LEAs he's going to be taking. I'm going to have Squidward. Yeah, let's have Squidward try to leave. 2 LEAs and see what happens. Oof. Takes 1. Poor Squiddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna have him go up there. So he's got the elevation. Squidward is a. Now this is the crazy stuff. Like you know, like I don't really know much about SpongeBob SquarePants. I keep always thinking. That's why I'm like, oh, why is I so pissed off that SpongeBob's coming to Magic? Because SpongeBob's for babies. No, it's a matter of perspective. SpongeBob, you remember, were for babies. Those people that you thought were babies when you were a baby. Now we're all grown up. So those babies have their own babies, and so SpongeBob isn't necessarily for babies. Yes and no, but the kids that grew up on SpongeBob are now adults. So here's where we are in the current state of affairs. So where was I going with that? Oh, Squidward. So stupid stuff that you figure out when you look at stuff up. Squidward tentacles. Squidward is not a squid. He's an octopus. But they couldn't have called him Octoward, because that would sound awkward. Octoward. It sounds friggin' ridiculous. So they came up with Squidward, and yeah, but he's an octopus. That's why I was going with that. Alright, I didn't lose my train of thought. Mayhem will not continue. Not today. Squidward is an octopus. He has a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can he slap a SpongeBob? Yes, he can. So, we're going to attack SpongeBob for 3. And we got 1 hit. SpongeBob. So, Squidward. Yeah, so Squidward attacked. He got 1. SpongeBob is a porous. When rolling defense dice and against an attack, he may re-roll 1 of the defense dice for each hit rolled on the attack. Alright, so that's 4. Okay, so he can re-roll 1 defense dice for 1 hit. So after 1 hit, so he's going to roll 1 defense dice. Nope. It was destined that SpongeBob got smacked by Squidward. Squidward's been wanting to do that for years. And you definitely can't show open cartoon violence on television, on the Nickelodeon. So there it is, Squidward with the +1 elevation attack SpongeBob. He was not absorbent and yellow and porous. He struck him to the core, and he got hit for 1. Oh, I forgot to roll my Goofy Goober for SpongeBob. That's alright. So much stuff going on. So that was Squidward Tentacles fighting with Liliana Planeswalker. Where's she? I'm right here. I'm off screen, but I'm here, right next to the vortex. If I push her right there, she's right there. Alright, so that's the end of my table. Now I take my thing and I put it right back at the beginning. And we look at Ajani. Where is Ajani? Oh, Ajani's been sitting there the whole time. I'm right here. I'm right underneath this green shrubbery. Alright, so it's got to be Sandy's turn. Sandy's the one that's got to be fighting here. Yeah, that's what it's up to. So Sandy, she's like, all right, I got a little beat up. It's time for me to jump back in. So it's actually Sandy and SpongeBob. Yeah. So Sandy's going to jump around, and she's going to attack a SpongeBob. Ooh, what is it? Sandy's got a move of 7. And she can move and not be, like, engaged. She can move through, like, figures. No, not move through figures. Sandy's Super Air Helmet Sandy does not take leaving engagement attacks. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey! Oh, she's gonna kick SpongeBob's ass. Alright, SpongeBob, stupid pants. So, Sandy is a base 4/4. She has 2 +1/+1 counters put on her from her Planeswalker, Ajani, and she has Karate Chop action. Sandy may attack twice per turn. And she has +1 elevation bonus. So, give me some dice. I need some dice stat. Alright, so it's 5. So 6, and then the +1. Alright, so Sandy's gonna rain down on SpongeBob. Let's zoom this in for you guys. I'll try my best to organize the game table, so right here. It's getting there. It's the whole thing's a passion. Work of passion, and it's still working. It's really good. I love the setup. I love having all Bikini Bottom. You obviously guys can see that the projector is doing its thing. Alright, so Sandy is going to smack a SpongeBob. Oh boy! So we got 4 hits to SpongeBob from that attack. I'm going to set that off to the side. SpongeBob is absorbent in yellow. So he's going to roll 4. And then now what happens is, because of his ability, when rolling defense dice against an attack, SpongeBob may re-roll 1 defense dice for each hit rolled on the attack. And so since he was hit 4 times, he can do that. Oh, you actually could go into an infinite loop though, right? Oh, so SpongeBob didn't get it, right? So it's like, okay, so that was, now that he didn't get it blocked, so I get to re-roll all 4 again. Then you could say, oh, he may re-roll 1 defense dice for each hit roll. No, it only happens once. So now, instead of the none, he gets 2. But that's still 2. Alright, now that was Sandy's first attack. This is Sandy's second attack. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, plus 1 more for the elevation. Sandy's second attack. I'm so glad I got rid of those metal cups. Ooh, it wasn't as devastating as last time. She only got 2 hits. And now Mr. SpongeBob rolls. So he got 1 block. So I'm going to take these other 2 for the other hits and re-roll those, and it's still nothing, so he's going to take 1 damage. Mr. SpongeBob. He's got 6 life. That's 4 damage markers on the SpongeBob. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yes. My plan is working. I'm playing Arena of the Planeswalker with SpongeBob stuff. Alright, so that was Sandy's Karate Chop action. And now we're going to pass the turn to Garruk. Garruk hasn't been doing much this game. He's like, I'm going to wait until the end. I'm over here smashing rocks. Where is Garruk? Keep going north. You're right next to SpongeBob's house. You're so close. Follow the Gary Slime Trail. He's over there. Draw a card, and I got the equestrian skill. Well, the other problem, I told myself I forgot to pull the squad creatures, so that makes half my cards not work so good. Thinking. Garruk. Let us be Garruk. And we're going to move him in. He's got a move of 6. Reveal the top card of your library. Let's see. Let's do Sign of Herald. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's an enchantment or a card, put it in the battlefield attached. The sorcery card. So, otherwise, put in the bottom of your library. Use once per game. So, no, that didn't work. Right. I'm gonna move Garruk so he moves safe. Let's see, can we get close to Mr. Patrick? One, two, three, 4, 5. I guess I'll just put him there. Yeah, right next to Chandra. It'll really be for next turn then. Alright, that's the end of his dumb turn. Now, it's to Jace and SpongeBob. Alright, I think... Ooh, I'm gonna be Jace, and I'm gonna play Anticipate. Each player draws 2 cards. So, just give me a second. I gotta roll on drawing cards. Chandra draws 2 cards. Liliana draws 2 cards. Ajani draws 2 cards. And Garruk draws 2 cards. Oh my god, so many cards! Especially when he's doing his all himself. I'm gonna be SpongeBob. Mr. Pants. That was me after drawing 2 cards? Oh, damn. Let's see. Move target face up. I'm going to... SpongeBob can't, like... Yeah, there's nothing that's, like... Oh, I'm gonna do this. It's worth a try. It really is worth a try. Alright. It's kind of neat that I thought about this. Okay, so I'm gonna play Talent of the Telepath. Play target sorcery from an opponent's graveyard. Then return that sorcery to its owner's graveyard. And what I'm gonna do is play Swift Justice from Ajani's graveyard. Stupid video layer. Okay. Swift Justice. A creature you control gains lifelink until end of turn. Lifelink. And attacking with this figure, for each damage it deals to the defending figure, removes a damage marker from this figure. So I'll do that to my SpongeBob. The SpongeBob with lifelink. We're gonna jump SpongeBob up. Yeah, is that considered friendly? Yeah, I'd say Jace, yeah, Chandra. There's Jace, Chandra, and SpongeBob. Those are like the only friendly ones. Everybody else wasn't really necessarily friendly. Yeah, so no LEA there. Now it's going to be about these 2 battling. I'm getting better at doing this, you guys. Look at that. Look at how quick I was. I still don't know why the video thing does that. It must be whenever it recycles or restarts the video. Yeah, you can't be doing that. That's, like, so unprofessional. Alright, but here we are, under the sea. Nonetheless. So, SpongeBob with lifelink against Sandy Cheeks. Still gonna be a pathetic roll. Here we go. 2. Oh, it's not as bad as it could be. So 4 plus another 2. So, oh, Sandy Rodeo flip. Let's see if that kicks in. 16. I don't even roll. There's obscenely 6 number of dice. When Sandy's attacked by an adjacent attack and at least one hit is rolled, roll 20-sided die on a 14 or higher. She takes no damage and may move up to 3 spaces away. Thank you much. So let's see, Sandy can move up to 3 spaces away. And let's see, Sandy's gonna go 1, a 2. What makes sense for Sandy? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Sandy can mess some stuff up here. Yeah, because it's gonna be Sandy's turn before Jace's next turn. Or yeah, but oh, Chandra can do some damage here. Yeah, well, it makes sense. I run away from the dumb SpongeBob. Yeah, I'm gonna have Sandy kind of see if she can make this all nice and spicy. Yeah, that'll be awesome. So there it is, Sandy Cheeks. Alright. Yeah, if she gets attacked, I'll just try to rodeo flip. Rodeo flip. Rodeo flip, 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 flip. Chandra Nalar. Come on, Chandra. Alright, so Chandra's got her right in front of her. I also drew all those cards. I didn't go through everybody's hand to see if I needed to discard. Okay, so... yeah, because like Garruk could just turn around and smash Chandra. He could be like, oh, I thought we were... Ooh. 4. Oh man, all these cards that I drew. Oh my goodness. Oh, ho, 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 ho. This is crazy. This is crazy. I can't make this stuff up. Okay, let's see about this Bikini Bottom battle. Alright, this is gonna be nuts. So, here it is, you guys. I think this is how this is gonna go. SpongeBob, you fucking idiot. Alright, so, it is the turn of Chandra. I am going to choose to activate the goblins. Before I move, I'm going to do Incinerate. Deal 3 damage to target creature adjacent to a red planeswalker you control. So poor Sandy's right next to a Chandra planeswalker. She's getting hit for 3 damage. That's lethal. She only had... she has 6 life. She has 4 damage. She only had 2 health remaining. So Sandy has been exterminated. Alright. Poor Sandy. Yeah! Alright, so she's done. Good game, Sandy. Good game. Sandy Cheeks, everybody. Go breathe some oxygen. Now, for the next part of my plan. Yeah, red is just so good in this game. I guess red's also pretty crazy in Magic too. Alright, so I'm going to be the goblins. I'm going to play Burn at the Stake. Name a creature type. Sponge. While attacking creatures of that type, figures you control get +1 attack. So now these goblins are all going to be 6/6s. So we're going to move the goblins in. This one's going to jump up and move 1, a 2, a 3. The other goblin's going to move 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Poor SpongeBob. He never saw it coming. Alright, so he just wanted to live in a pineapple under the sea. So, now these 6/6 goblins. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do the volatile, Hedron, Javelin. Choose a Goblin Javelineer and target creature up to 6 clear side spaces away from it, or right next to it. Let's roll a 20-sided die. I rolled an 8. On a 4 through 15, deal 1 damage to the chosen target. So that's the 5th point of damage to SpongeBob. He's got 6 life. He's got 5 damage on him. Somebody gonna die. So SpongeBob, it's time to get cremated. The first Javelineer attacks SpongeBob, and that's 3 hits. SpongeBob rolls his defense dice, and he got 1. Now he's absorbent in yellow and porous, so I get to roll for each hit, reroll that dice, and that was 2 now that got blocks, so then he takes 1 damage. No, 1 damage is enough to destroy. We don't say kill. Get out of my life! SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh no, I never got to do my Goofy Goober, I forgot. Yeah, and I didn't do Bubble Blower, but that's fine. Alright, just like the stupid video bar, get out of here, SpongeBob. Good going, good riddance. Let the Planeswalkers do what they do best. Thank you very much. Alright, so there it is. Let's keep fighting till we get sick of playing. Yeah, we're 2 hours into the stream, so thank you so much for hanging out, watching. The battle for Bikini Bottom continues. Meow. What kind of music am I playing? I'm just playing the PlayStation 2 SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom video game music. I guess I'm somewhere in the Kelp Cave. Alright, let us continue hanging out with Shinobi this weekend. So that was Chandra and Alar's kind of turn, doing the goblins. They destroyed SpongeBob. Now we're going to move to Liliana Vess over here by the Krusty Krab establishment. This, I swear, God, if the button doesn't work. If you don't click the application, we don't know whether or not we should be working. There's the Krusty Krab. I need water. Oh yeah, I didn't all those cards that I drew. Woo! So many crazy spells. It's absolute mayhem. Mayhem down here in Bikini Bottom today. Alright, Squidward. What are you guys thinking? Alright, Squidward, let's see. So, Liliana's gonna play Crippling Blight. No light, no light, no light. Light! Enchanted Squad gets -1 attack and -1 defense. So, I'll put that on the Goblin Javelineers to kind of take the edge off. Let's see, I'm going to put Harrowing Journey on Mr. Krabs. And then, let's actually be Mr. Krabs. Alright, laddie. Money grubbing. Whenever Mr. Krabs destroys an opponent figure. Yeah. Alright, let's do Mr. Krabs. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put Mr. Krabs right here. Rah, you shall not pass. And then at the end of enchanted creature's turn, deal 1 damage to it. Sorry, Mr. Krabs. But he rolls additional defense dice because he's like tight-fisted. I forgot about greed. Yeah, I forgot about the glyphs. Double the effects of glyphs Mr. Krabs is on. I forgot to put the glyphs down. There's so much stuff. Dang. Yeah. Forgetting to turn on the video layers, like seeing all the Planeswalkers on the screen right now, like you guys see. Yeah, it's just so much. It's so technologically advanced. I'm surprised it even works. My computer sounds like it's gonna have a heart attack any second. Like, I hope the airflow is good. Yeah, this thing's probably heating up to something severe. Been doing this for 2 hours? Yeah. We'll see how much longer. Even myself, I'm running out of steam. I do have to take some pictures of this crap, though. Yeah, we'll just throw Sponge back in for good measure. Hi, everybody. Yeah, pictures are amazing. It looks just like it. It looks just like it. Plankton! Playing the game of the Battle of Bikini Bottom using all Magic Arena of the Planeswalker, custom figures, terrain, projector, RPG setup. Alright, you guys. That's enough promotional material. Get out of here, SpongeBob. You're dead. Alright, whose turn is it again? Oh yeah, it's Liliana's. And I'm Mr. Krabs. And I went there. I'm not playing any other spells. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I got... Yeah, he only has a range of 1, so... Alright, back to Ajani. Now... Alright, so Ajani's there. Plankton's there. Oh, I'm like, look. I'm like, where's Sandy? Sandy got killed too. Oh man, yeah. Ajani's had so many cards. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. So Ajani is right here. I'm gonna have Ajani move in. And he's got move of 6. So that'll be 1, 2. Yeah, Ajani and Liliana are working together. Because they started on this side. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he can't go past Mr. Krabs. Those two are kind of working together. And then it's all these other 3 Planeswalkers are working together. Yeah. Like Garruk. But Garruk can still smack Chandra, though. Anything can happen. Especially if Liliana gets him with the chain bell. I like magic history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, damn. Ajani and Chandra right next to each other. Yay, spicy. Yeah, let's get this going. No consideration for tactics. He's just diving right in. So there it is. Ajani, Chandra, and Jace's guys. Let's do it. Fell the mighty. Destroy all non-white squad creatures. Adjacent to a white planeswalker you control. So that instantly dices Dex, kills these guys. Oop. What's going on? The ground is moving. So Ajani moves in for that kind of swift justice. Now, that was Ajani's move, so he's out of move. He turns and attacks Chandra. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So I have 7 cards left over. Yeah, he's gonna turn and attack Chandra. Such crazy stuff I wrote. I'm just chuckling because it's like, oh man, if I had one more Inspire card, I could... The Inspire marker from the beginning of the game. So Ajani's looking pretty stern though. So he's got a base 5 plus 1 more for elevation. Oh boy! So she's looking at 3 possible hits. So Chandra braces for that swinging, I don't know, what is that, like an axe or something? Polearm he's got? So Chandra's got 1, 2, 4. So she blocks 1, and Chandra Nalar takes 2 damage. The battle for Bikini Bottom continues. To Garruk, Wild Speaker. Drawing a spell card. Oh, these Planeswalkers have got freaking so many spells. Let's see. I think out of that. Garruk sees the might and ferocity of Ajani, and he thinks to himself, let's see. Squad. Yeah, not gonna work. Not gonna use this. Not gonna use that. Can't use that. Okay. Can't use that. I'm just gonna dump these cards because I don't want to look at them. I don't necessarily need to throw them in my graveyard, but I can't look at them. That's just too much stuff to look at. It all refers to squad creatures, and I forgot to pull my squad creatures. They locked away somewhere in my bins over here, and I'm not going to disrupt the game to go searching and fishing them out. So there's just not enough time and space. Alright, so Enchanted Planeswalker gets +1 attack while attacking with a height advantage. Well, that's not going to happen. But I can Leaf Arrow this shit. I'm going to enchant my Planeswalker, +1 attack as long as it's unengaged. Before Enchanted Planeswalker attacks, you may destroy Leaf Arrow. If you do, it gets +2 attack until end of turn. And that's what I'm going to do. So it'll be 4, 5, 6. So he'll be a 6/4 against Ajani. So I'm going to have Garruk jump around and try to attack Ajani. 1, 2, 3, 5. So now it's the 2 axe-wielding planeswalkers, Ajani versus Garruk. That looks so sick. Except Patrick's in the background. But it still looks pretty crazy. Fun. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Garruk goes to swing at Ajani, and he does 2 hits. Ajani prepares the back end of his spinning double-sided blades, and he's met with equal blocks. So, there it is. The attack is a wash. Garruk then, I described the Leaf Arrow. Yep. Now it's off to Jace. Where is Jace? I'm over here. He's right outside the viewing angle. There I am. That's me. Jace Bellround. Alright. I'm gonna put a hidden enchantment on my Jace. I will be the illusionary projection, and I'm going to use the illusionary projection to attack Ajani. Yeah, the projection is going to attack Ajani. Face up enchant Squidward. Ooh, and I'm gonna do misdirection before I do all that. Move face up. Enchant Squad to a new target. And what I'll do is I'll take that Goblin Javelinier. Enchanted Squad gets +1 attack. I'm going to grab that and put it on my projection. So now I'll be attacking Ajani for 4. And it's 4 hits to Ajani. Ajani goes to block. And he only gets 1 block. So Ajani takes 3. Oof. Oh, that's devastation. He's too busy dealing with he's too busy dealing with Garruk to deal with Jace's illusion. Ugh. So yeah, that takes 3 damage. And he's only got 3 life remaining. So he had 6 life, 3 damage. He has 3 life remaining. That is the end of Jace's turn. Now it's back to Chandra. I'm gonna give Chandra some Fury. Enchanted Planeswalker gets +1 attack as long as it's unengaged. Chandra doesn't appreciate all the fighting here, so let's see here. I'm going to do, I think it's all with these goblin guys. Yeah, we need to get these goblin guys back into the heat of it. So we're gonna have them attack Mr. Krabs and Ajani. So let's see here. The Goblin Javelinier 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh crap! I forgot the Javeliniers got -1. The +1 power got moved, and now they got -1 attack. So this isn't actually as great as it was before. I'll do Voltalhedron Javelin. This one to Mr. Krabs. Let's roll a 20-sided die for that. The result is 2. And that is deal 1 damage to the chosen Goblin Javelin here. He stubbed his toe. Oh! Now the Javelineer is going to begin his attack. So it's 4, 3. So this will be 3 dice to Mr. Krabs. So that's 1. Mr. Krabs. Now Mr. Krabs has got some defense abilities. Tight-fisted defense rolls 1 additional defense dice if he has not moved this turn. Wait a second. Well, he hasn't moved. You don't... what was I trying to think of? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you keep track of him moving or not? Yeah, rolls 1 additional defense dice. Because, yeah, he wouldn't move. It's not his turn. He's always gonna... Mr. Krabs. I'm gonna just say Mr. Krabs gets +1 defense when attacked adjacently. Yeah, from an adjacent attack. So it's 1, so we got 2, so it was enough to block it. The other goblin attacks. He got 2. And Mr. Krabs got none. So Mr. Krabs takes 2. Alright. So Mr. Krabs has 6 life, 3 damage, so he has 3 life remaining. Oh, you guys, we're making progress, yeah. Real progress down here on Bikini Bottom. That was Chandra's turn? With goblins? Oh, this goblin's got to attack Ajani. So, 3. So that'll be 2. And then Ajani. Oh, I didn't miss that. Oh, it's always supposed to roll 4. Whatever. He takes 1. Ooh! Ajani! And now it's Chandra's turn. Oh, it's nice sitting down, too. Alright, Chandra. No, Chandra just finished. Ooh, do I want to do this? Yeah. Chandra's gonna... Before the end of Chandra's turn, she's gonna do this. Pyroclasm! Deal 1 damage to target red creature you control, and each figure without flying... Ajani. That is adjacent to that creature. So you take the wound. That's worth it. It's only 1 wound. It's like, do 1 damage to target red creature. And then Ajani has 5 damage. So that's the end of Chandra's turn. Now it's Liliana's turn. So I think I'm going to draw. Liliana is going to summon... Where's Liliana? I'm right here, right next to the whirlpool. I didn't go anywhere. Liliana's going to summon up to 5 clear sight spaces her Skursnag cultists. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she can see that. 5. She can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one behind Mr. Krabs, and then this other one underneath this bush. See? You can see that. Skirstad cultists.
At the start of their turn, indoctrination. Okay.
So I am Liliana. I'm gonna move her. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll move her there. Now her and Ajani are fighting together. I'm gonna have her attack because she's got a range of 5. 1, 2. I guess I'll have to move her up one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll attack this Goblin Javelinier. The one with the damage on it. Oh yeah, and this is the new Liliana that I just tried inventing or working with. So the first ability doesn't really work, Waking the Dead. At the start of your turn, if an opponent had one or more creatures destroyed this turn, you may place a previously destroyed small or medium undead hero you control on a space. And I don't have an undead hero. I've got a Squidward in Mr. Krabs. Draining Whisper. And then, like, Draining Whisper is you within 4. Instead of attacking, you may choose a creature within 4 clear sight spaces. Roll a 20-sided die. On 1 through 9, nothing happens. On a 10 through 17, the chosen creature receives 1 damage. 18 through 20, the creature receives 2 damage and may remove 1 damage from this card. So your Planeswalker gets healed by the Draining Whisper. Necromantic Wand. All undead creatures you control within 4 clear sight spaces of Liliana get +1 attack, but I don't have any undead creatures. I've got human clerics, octopuses, and Mr. Krabs. So Liliana is just going to do a base attack to, let's see, 1, 2. So yeah, she'll try to snip off this goblin guy that's right there, piss him off. Ajani. I think that'll be the best course action. She's gonna attack him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 side spaces away. Then on the same terrain height, that guy's only gonna roll 1 defense dice, and Lily's gonna roll 3 attack dice. So that'll be the 3. That's 2 hits, and then he rolls 1 defense, and he gets none, and he got hit for 2, and he only has 3 lives with 1 damage already upon him, and therefore he has died. Now, that's when that ability would kick off. At the end of your turn, if an opponent had 1 or more creatures destroyed this turn, replace a previously destroyed small or medium undead hero. Yeah. That creature returns with 1 damage on it. Yeah, that'd be nice. Alright. Let's flip over to Ajani. I don't think there's any more cards I was going to do. Ooh, maybe I'll do this. Alright. One more. I'm going to do Dark Harvest. Yeah. On the Skirstad cultist. One of these cultists is going to die. Maybe this one, the one with the bush. So he dies, and when Dark Harvest can enchant only a unique squad you control. When enchanted a squad with Dark Harvest, destroy a creature in that squad. Enchanted squad gets +3 attack. So now the 2 remaining Skirstad cultists are 6 1s. That escalated quick. Alright, now I'm going to say it's officially Ajani's turn. I'm going to take a leak for a second. I had to go to the bathroom probably for the last 25 minutes, so let me just set this back up. Let me zoom this out a little bit. Yeah. The battle for Bikini Bottom. Give you guys your perspective. The battle for Bikini Bottom continues. I just I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, did we finish the entire playlist? And it didn't loop. Alright, I wonder how long the music hasn't been hitting. Alright, rock bottom, that sounds good. Okay, battle. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. We still gotta get Plankton in here. So Plankton is right here. He's the one with the Aether Pearl. He's the real reason we're all fighting, and he's done nothing. He's just been hanging out. So it'll be interesting when I come back. So yeah, we're 2 hours, 25 minutes into the stream. I'm glad it's still going. I just gotta go take a leak, and I'll be right back, you guys. I'm also gonna double check the stream and check my messages. But yeah, 10:48. Be right back. Alright, what are we getting close to 11 o'clock? Stream, dude. Streaming. It's hard to be constantly on. The other thing is, I gotta remember to eat my food. I'm like, oh, let me go to the bathroom and eat something real bad. Anyways, welcome back to the Battle of Bikini Bottom. It is gonna be Ajani Planeswalker's turn here in the middle of the battlefield. Ajani. His fierce tenacity, he jumps right into battle. Now, he seems like he got himself in trouble in doing that. I draw his last and final spell card. I've got these little custom 3D printed cradles. I grab for and reach the last spell card. So, I have everything available to me. You now. So, I think this is what's going to happen. I'm going to be Plankton. Remember Plankton? Oh, you guys... Oh, yeah, you can see Plankton. He's right here. Because here's the chum bucket. It's right here, the chum bucket. So, he's got the Aether Pearl. The legendary artifact from today's adventure. The Aether Pearl is a legendary artifact equipment. Equip as a target planeswalker. Attached to target planeswalker. Oh, see, that's kind of a typo. It's like attached to target, like, I guess, creature. Yeah, equip as a sorcery using 1 of 3 spell slots per turn. So, you know, you only can play 3 spells per turn. Equipping costs 1, so it's like 1 to play the artifact, another 1 to play the equipment, and then that would leave you with 1 additional spell for whatever you want to do. That way it's just, I don't know, that way it's not like, oh, I'm going to do this and then... Aether Pearl. Planeswalk. At the start of each turn with the equipped figure. See, I mentioned figure there, not creature or nothing. It should be, maybe equip to target figure. Still trying to figure out how that stuff works, right? How do you turn this into something that, like, you can leave on the battlefield, right? If the pearl is a thing on the board, how do you also represent that as something on the battlefield and a card? I'm still trying to figure that out. There are a lot of enchantments. Enchantments make sense, you know. Like you feel from your inside, your core bones, this thing happens to you. But this, yeah, the Aether Pearl. Okay, so what I do is I just kind of threw this. It's on his army card. Maybe you can drop it if he gets hurt or something. You gotta figure out all those rules. It's where the game starts to turn into an RPG. I don't know how much I like doing that, but sometimes I start dipping my toes in, and then I'm like, I'm cold and wet. Get my toe out of that. But the ability of the Aether Pearl is Planeswalk. It makes things into Planeswalkers, basically. At the start of each turn, roll a 20-sided die. Let's roll the die and see what happens. 3. 1 through 3, the Pearl's magic destabilizes. The equipped figure takes 1 damage. Plankton. Playing with something you don't understand. Plankton has 5 life, 1 damage. So therefore, he has 4 life remaining. 4 health remaining. 1 through 5, the magic destabilizes and you get hurt in that fashion. 6 through 15, there's no effect. Pearl, you don't understand the Pearl's magic in its entirety. 16 through 20, that's what I was hoping would happen. Teleport to any unoccupied space on the board. What? You can just straight up teleport? Or you can teleport to unoccupied space on the board, or you can remove 1 damage from this figure. I figured that was the cool thing I was going to try with the Aether Pearl. Alright? So, everybody's supposed to be fighting for this Aether Pearl. This is where the battle has happened. He's over here. I'm going to be Plankton. He's going to move a 5. Let's get Plankton a little bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just getting Plankton a little bit closer to the battlefield. Got to do that with Gary, I think, next. Well, Gary's not getting no action. let's see. So, yeah, Plankton is even, after taking a turn with Plankton, you may choose any unique hero figure within 4 clear side spaces, though. And it says Jace. I just straight up copy and pasted it, didn't I? Yeah, it's basically Jace's Mind Stealer. It's the same 4 clear side spaces, and you roll a 20-sided die, take temporary control of that hero. Alright, Plankton, you're gonna jump in Squidward's brain. Let's see if you can do that. Yes. The Chum Bucket Ray. 16 or higher. Take temporary control. Now, what does that mean? Move and attack. Well, I'm not really going to move Squidward. I'm just going to attack with him. So, Squidward, he's got 2/5. Yeah, I'll have Squidward attack this goblin with the damage marker on it. Because the goblin's got 1 defense now, so 2 plus 1 more for the elevation. Don't want to forget. Yes, it's difference when you don't forget the stuff. But there. Goblin's only got 1. Goblin only got 1. And he only got 1. That's a hit. We're rolling for defense dice. So this guy takes 2 damage. And that's 2 too many. And therefore he dies. He doesn't die. He gets destroyed. It's a nicer way of saying it. Well, he succumbs to his wounds. No, they're not wounds. This isn't HeroScape. Alright, so I was trying to be Plankton. I'm going to move it to Garruk. Garruk draws his card. See, Garruk tries to play a hidden enchantment, but Jace's other hidden enchantment flips Scatter Arc over next time an opponent plays an enchantment. Counter it. Garruk, I'm gonna have. I feel like it's just like use Gary and everything. Why would I not do this? Why am I gonna be Gary? If Gary is adjacent to a friendly creature, yeah, it's like a total Planeswalker battle here. The supremacy. They're supposed to be fighting to get Plankton. Let's get Garruk. Yeah, let's get Gary closer. Pick up your slime trail. Beginning of Gary's turn. Gary's got to move a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gary's only got a range of 1. Alright, now it's Jace's turn. Be the illusionary projection. Let's see. Yeah, I'll attack with the projection. I'll attack Ajani with the projection. 4. So it'll be 4. 2. 1. Oh! That's the last one. Oh! That kills Ajani. What happened? Oh no, Johnny. Yeah. Alright. It's like, what happened is I forgot what the cards do. Nice. It's alright. Ajani has perished. Let's see, I think that's the end of Jace's turn. It'll now be Chandra's. Chandra draws. Let's see. Gonna use the goblin to attack Mr. Krabs. Let's see. I'm gonna do Circle and Flame. Deal 1 damage to target figure that is adjacent to a figure you control that has 1 or more damage markers on it. So that'll do 1 damage to Mr. Crab. So that now he's got 4 damage on him. And now I'll attack Mr. Krabs. So 4. So that'll be 3. And then Mr. Krabs gets 4, but then 1 more. None. And you know what? He's the last volatile Hedron Javelin. 4. 1 damage to the chosen target creature. 4 through 15. That kills Mr. Krabs. And then Barter and Blood kicks off. When Enchanted Hero is destroyed in combat, it deals 1 damage to the attacking figure, and its controller discards a card at random. So, discarding at random. Ooh, dual casting. Such a good one to discard. Barter and Blood's all gone. Deal 1 damage to the attacking figure. Wait, did I not? Wait, does this one not have a damage marker? Do 1 damage to target figure adjacent to figure they control. Ah, my tracking sucks. Get out of here, Mr. Krabs. And you get a damage. Now you have a damage. You know, you should actually have 2 damage. Well, there you go. You had it between your legs the whole time. I see now. Get out of here, Mr. Krabs. Alright, now it is Chandra's, Liliana's turn. The other girl character. Where is everybody? Yeah, here's over by the Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs is gone. Squidward tentacles. Yeah, I think it's going to be all about those Skurstag cultists. Getting them where they need to be. I'm gonna play Rise of the Dark Realms. Return a squad creature from my figure graveyard to the battlefield in an empty space adjacent to a black Planeswalker I control. So this guy's back to where he was, but he's not gonna be able to move. I'll say he's 7 and 6. This guy's gonna move 1, so he's moving this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm gonna have him attack down at Chandra. I'll let this guy turn around and attack the goblin. So this one attacking Chandra. And remember, that's 6. 6 damage. 6. Plus 1 more for elevation. So let's do that one first. The humanity. It was only 1. 1. So now we're gonna try again. Chandra's defense 2. She blocked it all. Good job, Chandra. Now the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. So now it'll be this guy attacking this guy. Because I just did this one. Now we'll do this one. 3. 3 to the poor goblin. Who gets to roll? 1. He's gone. And that destroyed, yeah, that kills all of those goblins in the squad. So that's the entire squad. Whole squad of goblins sent to the Dark Realm. Oh, look at this. I got more space on my table now. Wow. Wowee. Alright. So that was Liliana's attack. Now it's back to who used to be Ajani. So you know what? I'm going to take away these core hookmasters. If I'm cleaning up stuff, these guys ain't never going to get summoned. Good job, Ajani. Whoops. Alright. Oh, Ajani. Oh, so now it's Plankton, though. Blah, blah, blah. Plankton, the master of evil. Let's think here for a second. So Plankton is an evil genius schemer. Okay. How long is the stream been going for? 3 hours later. Let's see. Chandra's got some damage. Jace doesn't have any damage. Liliana doesn't have any damage. Yeah, let's do this. So, the battle for Bikini Bottom continues. We're gonna leave it like this. So, the Rift, let's see. The Aether Pearl. Oh my gosh. Yep, let's do it. So, I'm gonna have... I feel like I gotta change the music now too. That's so goofy. Oh, it's the final boss music. I'm ready, I'm ready. Yeah, let's do Chum Bucket. Yeah. Chum Bucket Lab final boss. Okay, there we go. Okay. Zoom out. I am zoomed out. Well then, I think this pretty much concludes the Bikini Bottom. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. It's been going for 3 hours. Yeah, I'm starting to think about all this, like, battling and everything. Alright, so, Ajani... What was it? That was Plankton's plan, was to get freaking Ajani killed and battle the other Planeswalkers. Yeah, there's still, like, this could go on. I'm looking at, like, what's left. Spell cards. Only a couple of cards left in everybody's library. Yeah, one. For some reason, Jace has a couple of cards. Oh, maybe I reshuffled back in. Yeah, through his blue cards. You guys get the battle idea. This is SpongeBob SquarePants Battle using AOTP customs. I said this stuff doesn't exist anywhere else on planet Earth. You think about if, you know, this stuff is all coming to Magic the Gathering this year. You know, SpongeBob's here. And if we're going to keep playing Arena of the Planeswalkers, it would only be a matter of time before he became, you know, a household name. Magic is now $1 billion brand. it's where it's at. You know, you can either be upset about it, you can be happy, and more people are going to be playing the game. And I'd rather be happy about it than upset about it. So, in good faith and good efforts, I made this game up, and this is how it went down. So, it's gonna come down to this. This game is going on long enough. We're gonna grab the 6-sided die, and we're gonna roll for what I like to call GM. I'm using my GM skills, and I'm gonna roll a 6-sided die because they're my favorite kind of die. Simple, 6 sides. 1, down, down, down. Boom, boom, boom. 1. What did I write in my GM table for a roll of 1? Roll of 1 is not so fun. The rift collapses. Yeah, you think of all this. So yeah, he finally got Ajani killed. Maybe Ajani was magically like holding everything together. The rift collapses. All these swirling vortexes, right? They all come together. The rifts collapse, and all the planeswalkers, they vanish. Ajani vanished. Garruk vanished. Chandra vanishes. Jace vanish. They all vanish without a trace. So the Aether Pearl, maybe in the background, you know, Ajani was trying to hold it together. And Plankton's like, no, if I destroy the Pearl, I'll have the Planeswalker power. He was trying to roll for it. He rolled the thing, you know, he got a dud, and then nothing happened. He took a wound. Maybe he shatters, he bursts it, throws it on the ground. It bursts with white light. The ocean trembles, and the rifts fold on themselves like jellyfish doing some kind of fancy origami. One by one, the planeswalkers fade silently, instantly leaving. So, that is how the game... Get out of here, Chandra. That's how the game ends. Maybe SpongeBob, and he's still standing there. He's like, wait, I didn't even get to say goodbye. And Jace, he starts fading. He's like, tell no one about this. Especially anybody at Wizards of the Coast. Mr. Krabs, did any of them drop any loot? And maybe Squidward's like, finally some peace. So look at different characters. Yeah, Mr. Krabs, he's like on the ground because he died. Bikini Bottom then slowly returns back to normal. Well, as normal as it possibly could get. And yeah, that's the kind of crazy stuff that exists in my mind. You guys were subject to it. I hope you came out unscathed. Let's do some close-ups. I grabbed the camera. Try to see. So the top camera is sweet and all. Love chords. The more chords, the better. Like I said, if we have more chords down here, that'll be chords and chords. Yeah, this is what the setup looks like for me, you guys. Yeah, I got my Nickelodeon, Nicktoons, SpongeBob SquarePants background. Yeah. If I tug on that cord anymore, it won't be good for nobody. Gary the Snail. Yeah, all my spell cards all over the place to me. Just throw them away. On their wings. Alright, the rift is closed. Love the scan lines. Love being able to see that. Let's see, kind of crank that real close like. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? There it is, you guys. Look, you're in Bikini Bottom, right? You got your Jace, he's starting to fade. Right? Tell nobody about this, SpongeBob. It'd be too weird. It'd be too weird to have us our universes together. Don't tell anyone. Let's see the background. Yeah, I can always I can always make it smaller, I guess. Can make it bigger. Could always make it bigger. That's what I was thinking about. Look at that. Look at how picturesque that is. SpongeBob and Jace Belleran on the battlefield. We got Gary, Mr. Was it Patrick? Squidward Tentacles, Plankton himself. You know, I thought it was awesome. We did a really good job here, you guys. I'd call it a Mayhem gaming convention success. Mayhem at Home by Mystic Miniatures Forge. So that's what, in some kind of weird alternate reality, Magic Arena of the Planeswalker with SpongeBob SquarePants could possibly look like. So thank you all for joining me. I'm going to kill the stream. And no, it's been great hanging out. So.